Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Dennis. So, today is a little bit of a continuation of what we did last week. Um, I am going to go over finishing pricing out a market, and then I'm going to just give you an update of our business as part of the 90-day challenge. Just show you kind of like where we're at with everything, what kind of deals we have under contract, what deals we have upcoming that should be under contract this week, and the mailers we sent and everything like that. I will go through all that stuff. So for right now, let me get my screen up. I'm going to start going over a little bit of hang on there. I'm going to go over today right now a little bit about the stuff that I am doing here. So we were working on this. If you remember Hampshire County last week, this is the data we priced out. So today I'm actually going to pull that list and I'm going to mail that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over, first thing we're going to do, so to pull the data, we use data tree. So we're going to go advanced search, click this little guy. We're going to type in, state is West Virginia. The county is Hampshire. Fine. Okay. Now I have a custom land filter, CFL cache for land data. So you could sort this out like this is what it usually looks like. It's this whole, actually here. This is what it usually looks like. This whole long thing. So I just chopped it down to like the very important things for me. So that's that. So next, so what I do here, it's very simple. The only thing I'm really looking for is I want to see my living square foot. Actually, I want this one. There we go. So my living square foot, I don't want major like buildings or anything like that. So I want this size. My lot acreage, let it be we pulled. So we checked this data, we did 4 acres plus. So we'll keep that the same. 4 acres, do 200, 201. So a little tip, 3.9 acres, 201. Corporate owned, exclude corporate owned, exclude DNO, do not mail. 0 to 5% improvements. Let's get a count on this. 3,400 properties. So I want to chop this down a little bit. I don't actually want to pull, I'm going to pull like 1,500 records for this county. Because I just want to test the waters here. Acres. Okay, let's go down to 80 acres. Quite a bit. So let's pull 9.9 and above. There we go. That's something I like seeing. I can do that. So that's what we're going to pull. So we're going to view results. Can't display them on the map. So as long as there's under 1,000, they can display them on the map. So we're going to export this. Property characteristics report. I have a template. Cash for land template. So I only want to pull like owner first name, last name, type, cited. Yeah. So that's basically it. That's all the stuff I want to pull. I don't need to pull every single little piece. So export for name. So it's West Virginia. Acre. To 200, 201 acre. Seven. July. I don't need to. so I'm gonna hit order. There's a bunch of data resources you could use. Honestly, some people use Regrid, some people use data tree, some people use um, PropStream. It's kind of like up to you what you like. Uh, all right, let's see. So there should be our data. Oh, you know what I didn't do? There's a little button here, and I could have saved a bunch of money. Um, Watch this, ready? So here's 1,700 properties. I'm gonna hit remove duplicates. No, not too bad. 200 duplicates. So sometimes if you hit this little button, it'll sometimes it'll cut like the list in half. So I forgot to do that. Not a big deal. Just a little minor annoyance is all. This is something else for later. Okay, so West Virginia, 210 to 21 acres. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I want to just do this first. First, I'm gonna save this. So I'm gonna save file, save as. I'm gonna put this in my Dropbox. So we have a couple different places we store data, and we store it in Dropbox. We store it in Pebble. We store it in a whole bunch of different places. And okay, so save that. There we go. Oh. Actually, this should be saved as. Save as. Where's this place called? Hampshire. Hampshire. All right. So we save that. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to change my view. I'm going to just freeze my top row. Okay. Now I'm going to clean up this data a little bit. I just want to get rid of some of the things I don't need. So let's first click this. I select the whole thing. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to go into data. And then I'm going to select all. I'm only going to do the let's see, mailing full address. So I remove duplicates by mailing full address. 302 duplicates. Okay. Before I do that, you know what? Sometimes I like doing this too, just as a backstop to make sure like I didn't mess anything up. I'm gonna paint a few cells randomly, any kind of color. And the reason why I do that is like, let's say it deletes something, and then it doesn't delete the right way. I just want to make sure I have something that's going to change to see if it actually deleted it the right way. Let's go back in here, data, remove duplicates, select all. I don't want to remove mail full address. Okay, cool. All right, then I scroll through. Yep, everything looks good. I don't see anything that got messed up. Beautiful. All right. So I need to make sure. Let me just take out. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Okay. So the main data I need here, I'm just going to pull out my main data. So let's just hit save again. So what I always do is I'll do another save as file. after I've done it. So the other one was like the full data. And this is duplicates moved. Okay. I do that because let's say the full data was messed up. You only have 30 days of data tree to grab your data again. So let's say it was messed up. Well, I want to make sure I have it. So I don't need Citus or any of that stuff. So we're just going to delete that data. We're going to do Citus carrier. Citus. No, street name. Let me get rid of all this. I need to know, do I have mailing full address? Mail city, mail number, mail street name. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so I have the mail street address there. So I can get rid of all this stuff. And insert a column here. I am going to take out, where did that go? Okay, so I would have the mailing street address, mail city, mailing state. I need mailing state. Okay. All right. There's the full. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're gonna do now. We're gonna sort this by lot acreage. So we're gonna sort filter smallest to largest. Okay, cool. We're gonna get rid of all these. We're just gonna clear all these links right there. Okay, so this is gonna be my price per acre. Okay, this is gonna be my retail value. And then what I price is I price multiple things. So I do offer. I'm gonna do 43% offer 48% offer 53%. I do random numbers, like random as in like not just square numbers, whatever. But I do a couple different numbers just because I want to see. Like sometimes if somebody else is mailing them, I want to see if I'm like if somebody mails them at 50%, but I'm mailing them at 55%, right? They're gonna call me first. So that's kind of just how I do it. I don't know if it actually works like true to heart, but in my eyes, I think it does. So now we figured out price per acres the other day. So we'll go into this sheet. Where right here? Yep, right here. So we did this the other day where we pulled out price per acres. Copy these. So I did 4 to 6, 6 to 10. Okay. So all I'm doing now is just pulling out the stuff that I priced the other day. If you watched last week's video, you'll see that. I have a hard stop today at 5:55. I'm raising capital right now for deals. So I have a bunch of Zooms scheduled from 6 a.m. EST all the way until 2 p.m. EST. It's like a constant, nonstop capital raising, which is awesome. 4 to 6. Let's see. Just keep this text. 4 to 6. 6 to 10. $10 to $12, $12 to $20. $12 to $20. $20. So I'm just looking at what I priced, and this is like 20 to 41. To 40. So this is 40 to 80. $80 plus. Alright, cool. So I'm going to take this little chart, copy this. I'm going to go into here and just drop it here. So I don't have any, I went 10 acres plus here. So I don't need those first two numbers. So I just need this one right here. Okay, so my retail value is going to be this number times this number. My offer is going to be this number times 0.43 equals this number times 0.48. The nice thing is once you do your formula, it's one time in the sheet, you're done. Times 0.53. Okay. Equals this number times 0.55. Another thing I do too is I only want to purchase land that I could flip and make at least $20,000 on, right? So I'm gonna look for, if my retail price for 5 acres, only $5,000 per acre. 5 times 5 is 25,000. I'm gonna buy that for half. It's $12,000. I'm only gonna net out like $9,000 after realtor fees and all that stuff, right? I don't want to do that. I want to make sure I'm making 20 grand. So depending on the market I'm in. Okay, so what I do is I click everything and I'll show you again. So you just select the whole row. You click this little button. Thing you want to make sure you're not doing. Okay, so sometimes I hate when it does this. So sometimes it adds a number, like it'll go add one, like a series. Can't stand when it does that. So sometimes you just drag that once a couple times, and then what I do is like select these two rows. I'll test real quick. See how it keeps this number the same. So once I do that, I'll grab two rows and then start dragging it down. All right, so this, I went to 10 to 12 acres. So right here. could actually just do this, drag this whole thing down all the way. Okay, so we drag this all the way. Now all I'm going to do here, now that I dragged everything down, I'm just going to go back up to my 12 acres. Okay. Remember, I had a different price for 12 to 20. So it's this. So I'll put that in here. So what I like to do too is I feather it in. So I'll go like a little bit up above the 12. I'll put that here. Start bringing this down. I'll start bringing this up as well. But let me change this number. I want to get this number and this number kind of closer so that I'm pricing it pretty much the same. Like it kind of feathers itself in. 37. Doesn't make a difference. I don't know, but the price between a 12 and an 11.9, it shouldn't like jump like staggeringly different. So I just like to kind of feather it in a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Feather this little baby up. Okay, so we'll go 39. That's pretty good in the feathering. So then we got 36. So 36 is pretty much priced all the way to 20. So we'll go a couple before, and we'll feather up. We'll feather down, I mean. So this guy, next one is 3,000. There's like formulas you could do and all this jazz. I don't know. I'm not too much of like a super integrator, but I just know enough to be dangerous kind of thing. 30. We'll drag this up a little bit. Right here, we'll go to 31. And a few. Then go here, do 32. Now, if you see while I'm doing this, all my numbers are here changing. See? Because I already dragged my formulas all the way through. 33. 4. 36. Cool. Okay. So that is sufficiently feathered. This stuff is a little boring, right? But it's not too bad. Just when you're doing this by yourself, it's nice. Put on some music. You just hang out. Just drag a mouse around and just hang out. We're pretty much done with the sheet. You know, if I didn't feather this stuff, it'd be pretty much done. So you go right here, find our number again. Here you go. The next one is just pricing 20 to 80. I'm pretty sure we did 20 to 40. Sorry. To 40. And I'll go. So this is a big disparity right here. The 40 to 80, it really is a big drop off. So feathering here is like super important. You're gonna have to do like a staggered drop from like 30s all the way down. So I'm just gonna drag this in for now. Like I said, I gotta go in 5 minutes, but I'm gonna just show you real quick what I do. 80 plus. So I'll finish cleaning this up afterwards. And by that, I mean like feather in the data, and then I pull out the stuff that I just need for my mail house, for my mailer. And that's pretty much it. I actually could show you guys all that stuff next week. So I'll feather this in next. And once it's all feathered in, I have all my pricing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the data I need for my mailer, which is like, you're going to pull first name, last name, mail, street, city, zip, state, legal address, legal APN formatted, the odd acreage. I'm going to pull out my retail value and my offer price and my my link. Okay. So that link takes you right to data tree. So I'm going to pull that stuff out. Okay. And then that's pretty much what I'm going to send to the mail house to mail. A couple other things I do too is I'll look at this stuff and I'll I'm going to price out everything. So I'll like pull a few random ones and I'll comp them out. So it's pretty cool. So just a quick update for our business. So if you don't know, we've been doing the 90-day challenge. The 90-day challenge with Sumner. Here is, if you pick this up now, you could get it for a 50% discount before we go live in 4 weeks, I think. We're not even fully through the 90-day challenge. We're close though. But this is currently where we're at with everything. So we started out, we have our KPI tracker as well. I think we shared that on Friday. So this is the current properties that we have under contract with signed PAs, purchase agreements. These two are coming this week. This one, the seller was on vacation. This one was in the snail mail. So this is our running total estimated net, what we'll actually make on these properties. This is the only one, I think. Yeah, this one is one we're going to actually, this is a hold. So we're actually going to buy this property and keep it. This one right here. So what we're actually going to do is lot split this. I'll show you a quick picture of what we're going to do. Okay. So this is the total parcel right here. This whole piece. So what I'm looking at, I got to call the town and find this stuff out. But see, this is the parcel we want to keep. This driveway right here is the driveway she needs. So I want to section this out. This 1, 2, 3 into 3 different parcels. I will keep this one. This is a nice 7.5 acre parcel with beautiful pine trees on it. This one right here is her driveway, so I'll keep that for her. This one will sell off to somebody else, and they could use this road as their legal access, and they come out here. I might keep this, I don't know, but regardless, I want to separate these two so that I could give her legal access without having giving her a right of way or an easement. Just my preference. So that's that. So we might keep that one. So this might go down a little bit, this estimated net, but you got to think I'm keeping a $70,000 property, and I might keep that. And if I sell off one of the lots, I'll basically hold that for free. So we have all these are APNs and everything like that. So these are purchase prices right here. So I'll keep it running. Actually, I'm going to add that in. I'll add that in a minute. I'm going to run a total purchase price, how much we purchased everything for, then estimated cost, flip type, and then this is our estimated net. So this is kind of what this running total is right here. And I'll update this as we actually buy, close, and sell properties. So I'll just keep sharing this every Wednesday so you guys could see where we're going with the business and where we're at and stuff like that, including like distributions to us, distributions to, money going back in, marketing totals and all that stuff. We're tracking on our KPI tracker. All right. And then we have, let me look this up. I'll look up. Yeah. So today we have a bunch of mail hitting today, which is pretty sweet. Cool. Okay, so we have some hit today. So we just sent out. Okay, so we sent out another 2,200 letters. And that should be hitting today. So sweet guys. All right, I will. I'm gonna pop off now. I have to go hop on a Zoom. But hopefully this is of value, guys. And let me know if you guys have any questions or anything like that, and I'll be glad to answer them. So for now, thanks for stopping by for Coffee with Dennis. Have a great day.